Hey, what's going on, guys? Goose here, man, and I'm coming back at you video where we're going over the LSU Alabama game. Yes, so this is I'm still doing my thing here. Gonna go the whole season. Uh, I said I was gonna finish this project, and I'm gonna finish it. All right, so LSU rolls into Alabama as both teams are undefeated. Both teams were 8-0. Both teams were ranked in the top five. LSU hadn't beat Alabama since the 2011 season. So eight straight losses. Eight straight losses that LSU faced. LSU had in the hands of Alabama. All started on 1-9 when Alabama beat LSU for the national championship back in 2011, and it continued in 2012, 13, 14. It's continued, and it looked like there was this. I mean, when was the end? When was the end going to happen? Was it gonna happen when Nick Saban retired? I mean, when was it going to happen? That's what all LSU fans were wondering. I mean, and because coming into the season, I mean, nobody knew that we were going to have this great offense. I mean, we've been hearing it for years that offense is going to change, offense is going to change. But this was the year that the offense finally changed, and LSU coming in Alabama as this game lived up to the hype. LSU beat Alabama 46-41. So let's go over and discuss how we got there because there's a lot of big moments in this game as as Alabama had the ball first, as they had no problems driving the ball right down the field. They had it first and goal, as Bama had it first and goal. And this is when LSU started their defense started maybe stepped up a little bit. As on first and goal, Najee Harris had a run for no gain, and that brought up second down. And then on second down, Tua's pass was incomplete, got knocked down by Rashard Lawrence. Then it was third down and goal. That's when Tua ran out to the right and just fumbled the ball. Just ball fell out of his hands and just he wasn't hit. I don't know if he was trying to transfer the ball, but it just fell out of his hand. LSU was able to fall on it and take over first and 10 at the Bama. At their own 8-yard line. So LSU was backed up on their own 8-yard line, and you know, back in the old LSU offense would just be run the ball, maybe try to get the ball out and punt it and play field position. But LSU, different year on offense as LSU first play of the game. Edwards Lair ran the ball for 9 yards, then 2 yards, and Burrow ran for 7. Then a pass to Chase for 23. Then Jefferson for 18. LSU was moving the ball on the first drive, and then on first and 10 at the Alabama 33-yard line. This was really, if there was any play that proved that LSU's offense was different, was this play right here. Was the touchdown pass to Jamar Chase from 33 yards out. That's when most LSU fans knew, hey, our offense was different. I mean, we knew it was different, but we hadn't done it against Alabama in forever. And LSU drove down the field. They went 92 yards in like what 6 plays, and they led 7-0 right off the bat. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, at that point we knew, hey, this might be a different game. Alabama's next drive, they fumbled. They had a punt. They got fumbled. LSU goes down and gets a field goal. LSU leads 10-0. We hadn't led 10-0 against Alabama, and we hadn't led Alabama 10 points by 10 points since the 2010 season. Was the last time LSU was leading Alabama by 10 points or more at any point in the game. So 10-0 LSU led, and then they both exchanged punts. Then LSU they make a horrible decision to punt to Jalen Waddle. Waddle's an outstanding punt returner, and he returns it all the way for a touchdown. It was 10-7 as Alabama was right back in the game. But then LSU the very next drive LSU has as they take the ball right down the field as they had it at their own 25-yard line. They go right down the field, and on third down and 2, Joe Burrow finds Terrace Marshall wide open for a 29-yard touchdown pass. So just like that, LSU goes ahead 16-7 as the extra point is no good. But right after that punt return, LSU's offense goes right down the field and they lead 16-7. So then LSU has to punt, and Alabama. I mean, they go right down the field. They were backed up on their own 10-yard line, but then on first and 10, LSU get caught in a little The defense wasn't ready. Bama called an audible, hiked it quickly, and Devontae Smith had a 64-yard touchdown pass from Tua, and then they missed the extra point. It was 16-13. All right, LSU gets the ball right back, and again, LSU just answered right back. Every time Alabama scored, LSU answered right back in this game. Every time Bama scored, it was either a touchdown or a field goal. LSU would always answer back. They go down the field, they get a field goal. As this was a 40-yard field goal, sorry, 45-yard field goal from Cade York, and that made the score 19-13. LSU forces Bama to punt. LSU goes down the field. As this was the drive when Daddy Smalls had that nice catch on the sideline. Was he in? Was he out? Was he pushed out? Was he not pushed out? Referees reviewed it, and they said, hey, he was in. So LSU gets it on 3rd and goal. Clyde Edwards-Helaire goes over the top. Boom. LSU leads 26-13. And we only had like 26 seconds left to go in the half. But Alabama, they don't sit on the ball. They try to move the ball down the field. Because I think Saban knew that LSU's offense was going to score, and they needed to try something, maybe to get some points before halftime. But they throw an interception as Patrick Queen makes the interception, and he returns it several yards. And right before the half, LSU gets a 13-yard touchdown reception from Burrow to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. LSU led 33-13 at halftime. LSU led by 20 points at halftime. Man, I mean, I'm thinking back, trying to think back. When was the last time I remember LSU ever leading Alabama by 20 points at any point in the game? Man, I got to go back, man, 2003 season, I think. That's when LSU beat. That's when Alabama was really bad. So LSU their offense was different. All right, the second half started. LSU got the ball first. LSU was moving the ball first. As they were up 33-13, they were moving the ball. Alabama brings some pressure. As LSU had it on the Alabama 36-yard line, they force a fumble, and Alabama gets it back. But they weren't able to do anything with it as they have to punt. So LSU defense holds on that, and then LSU gets the ball back. They can't do anything. They have to punt. That's why Alabama, they go down the field and they get a touchdown. They drive down the field. They start on their own 5-yard line. They even had a 1st and 25. They were able to convert that. 3rd and 10, they convert that. 3rd and 2, they convert that. Then on 1st and 10 at the LSU 16-yard line, Najee Harris catches a pass on the sideline, and it's now 33-20. So that fumble in the first drive really set LSU back. If they had gone down and got some points, this game might have been different, but it wasn't. So credit to Alabama on that. So then LSU has to punt on their next drive, and Alabama goes right down the field, and Najee Harris on 2nd goal from the 1-yard line gets it in, and just like that, it was 33-27. But then LSU answers right back. Their offense answers right back as they start on their own 25-yard line. They go right down the field. They had a big 3rd down as Joe Burrow they completed the pass to Justin Jefferson on 3rd and 3, and then also on 3rd and 10, Joe Burrow had a big pass to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. This was the play when Burrow got pressured. Helaire called it on this. Clyde Edwards-Helaire called on his fingertips and was able to get the 1st down. Muscles away for the 1st down. That was a big play of the game. LSU was not, because Alabama was trying to force LSU to maybe punt, get a long field goal. LSU extends the drive on 3rd and 5. Joe Burrow from the 20-yard line runs 15 yards down to the 5, gives LSU a 1st down. And that's when Clyde Edwards-Helaire spins it, gets a touchdown. And LSU at that point led 39-27, and there's about 10 minutes to go in the game. And Alabama on the next drive. This drive was aided by Alabama they had some 3rd downs they converted. They had some 4th downs they converted. LSU just could not get could not get them off the field. As Alabama converted a 3rd and 19, a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 6. I'm sorry, 4th and 4, and then also 4th and 2 at the 5. That's when Tua found Jerry Jeudy down in the end zone for a touchdown, and Alabama cut the lead to 39-34, and there was about 9 minutes to go. 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the football game. Then LSU gets the ball right back. They start on their own 25-yard line. And LSU, like I said, most times than not, years prior, they would probably sit on the lead and probably try to run, play defense. But LSU knew that they had to score. So they start 1st and 10 at the 25. And on 2nd and 14, Joe Burrow completes a pass to Justin Jefferson for 17 yards. That gives them a first down at the Bama 33-yard line. Then on 3rd and 2, Joe Burrow scrambles for a first down to the 7-yard line. And then 1st and goal, Edwards-Helaire has a 7-yard touchdown run. LSU led 46-34 with about 1 minute and 37 seconds left. Looked like this game was over. But LSU, I question the defense. I question the defense that they were in. They were kind of in bump and run coverage. Devontae Smith was able to get behind the defense and catch LSU. They had no safety help. It was an 85-yard touchdown pass reception, and it was 46-41 after the extra point. LSU was able to get the onside kick. They get the first. Edwards-Helaire gets a 10-yard run on first down, basically just ending the game. So LSU, for the first time since 2011, was able to say, "Hey, we beat Alabama." So LSU improved to 9-0 in the season, and after this game, was there any doubt who the number 1 team was in the country? I know LSU fell down to number 2 after the Ole Miss game, but after this game, everybody knew LSU was really a contender. After this game, that's when I said, you know what, we have a chance to win the national championship. It was after this game right here, I said, you know what, until we beat Alabama, we know we're not a contender to win the SEC West national championship. We're not a contender. But once LSU finally was able to beat Alabama, and then I said, man, no, we have a chance because the rest of our schedule was weak. We had Ole Miss, Arkansas, and A&M. So I knew those were pretty much 3 easy victories, and then we had to play the SEC championship game against Georgia. So LSU wins 46-41. They defeat Bama, finally defeated Bama. So it's on next week to head a road game against Ole Miss. So we'll go over that one probably either the next day or the day before that. Have a great one, guys.